Javier notes I should probably mention that mierder sounds like the Spanish word for shit. I'm not joking. Amazing. Happy notes. But like, what if it wasn't Hat Kid? Unlucky. Like, oh, like for the outfit? Mierder, standing in blood. Javier says, hey Lyra, say peck.
Peck.
When do we get the game show Ruby or Persona? Never. I'm just talking about catchy all people. Gotcha. Oh my god, Lyra swore. Can't believe it. Oh. Anyway, Javier says, I mean, it's better than V8. If you want to believe that, go for it.
How you doing, Tails?
Volume 9 has such a terrific message that is actually a horrible, horrible thing to tell people absolutely at all. And it's concerning to me that it exists as it does. Anyway.
So you're doing great. Spectacular. I think Tails is doing amazing.
So anyway, I like Happy just going with we can't even discuss it in here. It breaks Twitch terms of service. And is against Twitch rules. It actually is. It was actually something they don't want you to talk about on Twitch. Anyway, Lyra Volume 9's sure a thing. It's sure a thing, Lyra. Sounds like Tails is having a fabulous time. Jack, would you like me to tell you one of the central themes in DMs of Ruby Volume 9? Oh, that's why I remember the lights being on in here. Where are your DMs, Jack? There you are. So everyone, how are you doing? I'm gonna be scarring Jack in the DMs.
A gift.
Well, that went so well the last time you got one.
It's fine. I'm not gonna let something silly like a mirror there ruin gifts for me.
So Lyra, what's been your favorite stage so far in the game?
You know, one. The one with the people.
Jack, You know, that's fair. Jack, did you change your Discord status to, oh yeah, the Sky Whale? Did you really do that to me?
Oh, hey.
So you think you can just sneak around the train like this? Just drop the detective act. You'll never catch the real murderer. You can't point your finger at someone without clues. The clock is ticking. Will you be able to find enough clues to point your finger at the murderer?
I really love this dark gritty aesthetic, and then like your little witch hat, which is like light colored and it has cute little cartoon bubbles coming out of it, is just playing in there as this like voice is talking to you.
Me and Dark Gritty love, to be honest.
Oh, Javier, I'll message it to you too. Don't worry. You can also suffer. We can all suffer together, like I
Oops.
made Nyx and Angel suffer.
Oops. Why? Oh, there we go.
I didn't realize that the little vials on her hat like bounce along with you. That's so cute.
Shazam.
So I'd like to note that I've messaged both Jack and Javier, and neither of them have again responded in chat. So
How are they
Lyra,
doing?
it's that great. It's that great of a moral theme. It's that great. It's that great. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great.
Kind of moral impact.
It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great.
Gotcha.
No, it's fine. You don't see anything. Oh, I'm still here.
I vividly remember this part of when I played the level because Happy sent the message, easy peas, lemon squeeze, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about that since.
I'm solving out it. Can't properly solve crimes without it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing interesting nearby. Oh.
Happy is loving the fact that I've never forgotten that. And Javier is back saying it's even worse than I thought, and my version was already pretty messed up. So Lyra, are you looking forward to catching up on Ruby?
Not necessarily.
For a fun fact, do you know that this is, I believe, the function your regular hat has, which gives you clues about stuff? It was either that or it zooms in on wherever the timepiece is to kind of give you a direction on where to go if you're stuck. Friends don't let friends watch Ruby Volume 9.
So, Tails.
So, Lyra.
What's your plans with Ruby Volume 9 and me?
If you would like to skip it, that's fair. I was gonna give you trigger warnings. But I have a feeling that you were gonna want to watch it anyway because of the mouse.
Right. Shh, you don't see anything.
Funny you mentioned the mouse. Don't spoil the mouse. It's fine. It'll be included in the trigger warnings.
I don't like the mouse being included in the trigger warnings.
Don't worry, neither did me or Nick or Angel.
Freedom.
Are you trying to launch yourself out of the train?
Yes.
You know, that's fair. This is a long level. Happy trigger warning mouse! That's not... Anyway.
It triggers joy. Does that count?
Sure.
Oh, sweet. TV.
Oh, I think that's that dog adventure game that you can play on your ship. This mouse does not spark joy. It is... Anyway, Lyra, are you excited to watch Ruby Volume 9?
Not at all.
That's fair.
I've only heard horrific things.
Yeah. Anyway, how's everybody else doing? Javier says, hey, Lyra. I'm telling you this is your friend.
Mice.
Gotta make mice. Gotta make mice. Gotta make mice. Gotta make mice. Don't watch Ruby Volume 9, not even as curiosity. Jack says, I'm doing pretty good. Super productive feeling day. Woo!
Excellent, that's right. Get down. Oh, now they turn. "30 owl minutes left."
Oh no! Lyra, only 30 owl minutes left!
How are y'all doing?
Come on, Lyra. Sometimes you just gotta gather up with your friends and watch a blank screen for a while, right?
Well, there are 4 that in theory have something on it.
Yeah, bright light. Anyway, it's fine. It's just bonding with the boys.
Use you. It seems the only way I can get rid of you is to make you run out of time. So here's a fun time eater. Has gotten itself in an unusual situation. It's hanging out on a thin rope for dear life, just above a wood-cutting machine. What an odd coincidence.
I too named my dog Hamtaro.
What are you going to do?
It's not even that. It's like Hamtaro's gotten into an unusual situation. Honestly, that's a lot of Hamtaro. Reading the entire experience of Homestuck sounds like a more useful use of your time than Ruby Volume 9. It's true.
Hey. The entirety of Homestuck. Most of Homestuck is entertaining.
Is long. Notes Jack. That's the only reaction. Can you jump on the woodcutter? Asks Happy. So I'm gonna advise you don't do that.
I saved Orcus.
Thank you, kind human, for saving me.
Oh, Hamtaro talking is the thing that really gets to me. Yeah, I liked Homestuck, but is long. Replaying the entirety of Pokemon Ranger is less painful than Volume 9.
No, that's a real measuring stick. I just get comboed?
It seems like it.
I got bonked off of the stuff. I got bonked off the wood chipper, getting damaged by getting bonked by it, and fell into the line of sight of the dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is where I hang out to chat too.
You should have seen her ugly.
You should have seen her ugly crow.
Don't mind me, I'm not causing any mischief.
Yes, you are.
No!
When did we get the ice tat? Earlier in this stage. I just kind of silently made it while other stuff was happening, so...
Alrighty. Don't mind me, Lara. I'm not causing any mischief. I would never do such a thing.
The victim is now an available suspect. Also, how dare you combo breaker me?
Hey, in fairness, I didn't combo breaker you. I just said combo. There's no breaker in that. Nothing broke that combo. Exactly. Nothing in that combo broke your fall. Happy is so excited about the prospect of gambling. And now, let's see. Have you heard of the Pichu, Mana God, and Crystal? And now her name is Smoochum. I like the music of this part of the level. It's soothing. It's true.
Joke's on you. That just makes me like Smoochum more.
Joke's on you. That's exactly what Javier wants, specifically.
I've already been up here, Tails. I think I have.
I have no idea. This part of the level I actually genuinely always get stuck on.
Curses. My sneak.
Foiled again?
Foiled again.
Jack also agrees. I don't know how many times I died. Yeah, something about this last section is just like, you need one more key, but it feels like you've been through all of the fucking doors already. So I remember this is where I was able to cut like fucking 10 minutes off of the videos, actually, just because like I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, that looks very much like the CAW agents did it, doesn't it? That's sure, you know.
That's fine.
Are you sure?
Are you?
Yes.
See? It's fine. Hi. You didn't see anything.
How's it?
Oh, maybe I haven't been here.
This is the life. Nothing beats a hot sauna.
Shake my head, shake my head.
You hear some noise
Can't believe I was trying to guide Lyra and she lied to me.
So your mistake was thinking I had any clue what you were talking about when you said the sauna.
Suppose that's fair. Anyway, there's one of the like dialogues in here is something to the extent of, hey, did you hear screaming outside?
This is the life. Nothing beats a hot sauna. Did you hear some noise outside?
And it was like, I cannot remember who.
Heck it.
So anyway, I love that canonically these dudes, no idea what's going on. They are just cold chilling.
No, they're not. They're hot chilling. What's up, Tails?
It's fine. It's nothing's up. Nothing's hot. Nothing's cold. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Spicy.
That's just literally pain.
I mean, technically, spice is literally pain.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, just pain. Not even a proper flavor. Oh.
Pokemon
is yelling.
disagrees.
Well, Pokemon can disagree all at once. I'm right. Can't believe Pokemon isn't scientifically accurate at all times. Shake my head, shake my head. 0 out of 10. Hate the games.
Look,
Can't believe it.
I am not an available suspect.
Hi, baby.
It was me. I did it.
Bing.
Time's up.
Do it. Confess. Confess to the murder.
So, who done it? We don't know. We couldn't find any conclusive evidence. We have no idea who murdered this owl.
What? So you've done pickle to solve the case? Who's the murderer? Which one of you did it?
Who did it, Tails?
You said you did it, so do it.
I had to do it or the voice wouldn't stop.
There you go.
Hmm. Perfect. Are you sure this schmuck is the murderer? Perfect.
You did it.
Jack says, wait, Lyra!
It all makes sense.
No, it's fine.
You saw the Express Owl all by himself, a lonely victim in your master scheme. With a hatred for society and its rapidly increasing progress of transportation, you struck down the first passenger you saw. His body laid like a mannequin with blood spilling everywhere and the smell.
Yep.
It woke your inner demons.
Checks out.
Then you tore off his limbs and ate them one by one like an animal lusting
Logically.
blood.
Do you see any limbs on that?
Wasn't it? You murdered that owl in cold blood.
Actually, I'm fine. She just stuck this fake rubber knife on me and told me to play dead.
But still, you've gone too far this time, Detective. You're going to the doghouse. Well, thanks for solving the murder, lassie. Not only did you reveal the murderer, you also revealed that the victim was never harmed. And you gave us intense footage for the movie. What? You think I'd let a murder happen on my Owl Express? Oh,
So-
think again. That was all just a setup for my newest Owl.
Do you think you're getting
Express
paid for
movie.
this?
Absolutely
Murder
not.
On the Owl Express.
Speaking of legal stuff, think that's copyrighted?
Oh, probably.
Like, you can get away with how copyright works. You can get away with doing video games and television shows. Like, things that aren't technically the same media, but a movie, a technically live-action in-universe movie.
Here's the thing. This is Earth, but whatever period of time this is, do you think the copyright wouldn't already be expired?
Fair enough.
Oh, you think DJ Picnic will make a movie that's even remotely as good?
Do you think DJ Fuckface will make a movie like this?
Take this thingamajig and get out of here.
We did it!
We did it!
That lands us almost exactly on 2 hours.
Whoa! DJ Fucknuts, says Jack.
Narrator on the Owl Express, directed by Conductor, starring Conductor as the savvy train conductor, Some Girl as Detective Useless, and Crows as Caw Agents, Owls as Owls. The reviews are in. $40.
Well,
Oh. He's winning.
so it's weird because narratively it feels like they want DJ Grooves to win, but I always find it easier to level up Conductor, I guess. Maybe I'm just better at the levels because I replay them a lot. Actually, never mind. This commentary is completely useless, I'm realizing.
Intruder alert! A challenger approaches.
Please tell me it's who I think it is. Yes, it's exactly who I was hoping it was. Lyra, aren't you excited to see this old friend?
So, we meet again. My arch nemesis. What? You don't remember me? How rude. It's me, boss of the mafia. Remember? You blew me up in our little indiscretion, and your young friend captured my remains in this jar. I'm without a body.
Good for Mustache Girl.
Be furious, but it is okay. The past is the past, and I'll accept your carcass as an apology. You won't hand it over? Such nerve on such a small child. If I had hands, I would slap you.
So you tried to do that, and that's how you ended up here.
Would you slap me? Are you sure about that?
Out there who would be willing to trade his corpse for money? I may not look like
I
it
always
right
like to
now,
believe that after he
but I
threatens
will
you,
travel.
like Hat Kid just narrows her eyes, like her smile doesn't change, but her eyes just kind of narrow a bit, and he's like, I'll just buy it off somebody else.
Find my map badge, and I will show you where you can find relics that will make you rich.
It's fine. Anyways. You think we have enough loot to gamble?
Probably.
Heck yeah, I hate gifts. Not enough tokens. You lied to me, Tails.
Aw, Lyra, I can't believe you didn't even get 3 tokens today. Shake my head. Shake my head. Lyra, you should go out on some music from the owls. This has made me so dizzy. Oh my god. Oh.
How you doing, Tails?
Wanna split about some of these chapters? Or wanna hear us practice?
What tune should we play?
Alright, check this out. Fresh out of the oven. It's a smooth, dry kind
You
of
should
song.
play
Perfect for
the
long
really
runs.
good one. Yeah, that's the one. Listen to that easy listening music right there.
I should play the adventure game that's right behind me. Ah yes, the VGS one. Fastest, most complex supercomputer ever to be built. Boot it up. Powered on. World of computing delight awaits you. Greeting user, underestimated user. Welcome to your home computer experience. Open application, fun, internet, or shut down. Fun, obviously. Games, Earth, or reassurance. Games, obviously. You have to select the text-based entertainment application, open application, of course. You have to select yes, I'll choose a game from my immeasurable library of purely non-visual fun. I've selected Corgi Quest 7, the leashes that bind. You're a Corgi. Your name is Alan. You must sever the magical leash holding you to this point of nastiness. X are north, east, and south. Where should we go, Tails?
South.
You go south. There's a set of gates south. They're guarded by a prismatic wolf. Exits are north. Look, bark, or go north.
North.
You're where your quest began. Exits are north, east, and south. Where should we go, Tails?
East.
East. You cannot actually go east. You have been tricked. You're where you began. Exits are north, east, and south. Where should we go, Tails?
North.
North. You go north. There's a tiger. Exits are south and advisable.
South.
You're where you began your quest. Where should we go, Tails?
South.
You go south. There's a set of gates. They're guarded by a prismatic wolf. Exits are north. Look, bark, go north.
Bark.
Bark. You bark. It's really quiet. Sonorous. Prismatic wolf rapidly shifts between spectral, visible, and invisible. You're a dog, so you really only see two colors, regardless. So whatever, I guess. It flees, and the gates are now unguarded. We'll probably come back if you left, though.
Go south.
Go south. You go through the gates, and arrive in a grassy clearing. There's a large canyon here. Exits are north and south.
Look.
Look. There's a slightly dry grassy clearing area. A large group of gang separates it from another clearing to the west. There's a character in the clearing. Their name is Seven Conclusions.
Jump to conclusions. Of course.
You attempt to jump to conclusions, but instead make a hasty judgment without considering the facts. You plummet into the canyon for several seconds before Seven levitates you out on their side. Seven is a wizard. You're on the outside the canyon. Seven Conclusions here, dressed very badly as wizards often are. There's the wizard's tower to the south, but it doesn't belong to them. They both look incorrect. Acting capital letters is on a plane of yellow. Exits are south. You could go east, but that would be swiftly followed by down.
Talk 7?
You make dog noise at 7. They understand completely. You know, my wizard tower would very likely hold a way to remove that leash. They say there's not much else around here otherwise. They continue. It's pretty sparse out here.
What the fuck is happening?
Look! There's a big canyon like 4 or 5 steps away. Also a large mauve wizard tower to the south. If you would go towards it, you would be traveling towerwards.
I guess towerwards we go?
Seven is here too, dressed like the concept of choosing clothes that look nice together was an arcane secret far beyond their grasp.
That is so savage, though! They're here dressed like the concept of choosing clothes that look nice together is an arcane secret beyond their grasp. Holy shit, the petty!
Go south?
Go south?
You're half at the tower. There are boards protecting it. And boy, they're doing that in a passable manner. Seven is here as they followed you. There isn't much else going on, they said. Hey. Exits are north.
We gotta bark.
And bark. You bark. It's impressive on a scale that future civilizations will struggle to truly comprehend. Many scholars and academics will insist first-person accounts are fabrications, and that such a bark cannot have ever occurred. Seven's descendants will sue for libel successfully. Get this 6 times wild, right? The ward just to get away into the spell bee or something, and the tower is open.
Enter the tower?
You enter the tower. It's airy and well lit, but that just makes it more obvious that the furniture is less a hand-picked furnishing and more a collection of needed objects that somebody came to own as they became necessary. You know what I mean? The kind of respect. The effort was made to pick similar darkness woods, and the styles aren't completely dissimilar. You can easily tell from the wear and tear some have been in use longer, though, and the brackets holding the long shelf on the wall are brass, whereas most of the metal trims are pieces are iron. Seven's been knocked unconscious by a bugbear while you looked at the furniture. exits are not available, given that you are in, like, a fight.
Bark.
Bark! You bark. It's not your best. You've certainly done better. Today, even. The bugbear swings a very heavy hammer at you with his very long arms, and you're knocked very unconscious. Try again.
Does this mean the whole quest or just to bark? Yes?
I've selected card course 7. Oh,
No,
looks like
no,
you start from the
no,
beginning.
no. Freedom. Well, everybody, thank you for coming to the stream. It was great having you. We're not doing this again, Lyra. That was so stressful. You read it so fast. I was so afraid.
That's fine.
You got a corgi quest. You know the answers now, though. Jack, I promise one of these streams, like, we'll just go through a whole corgi quest.
Yeah, we'll do more later.
I will die of anxiety if Lyra just does this again now.
So, with that delightful note, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.
Bye. Can I get a bird passport?
You have to make a bird sound at first.